All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a good day out there. Markets are okay. We're mostly green, right? We're mostly green. Some red, but the S&Ps are up, the Qs are up, the Dow is up. Actually, I'm sorry, the Dow is flat. Even the Russell's up today. So look at that. Joel, how's your day going? Joel, if you can hear me, say nothing. All right, he can't actually hear me. Oh, but no, let's see if I can wave. Joel, can you hear me? I was just talking to the guy 30 seconds ago. Oh, man. Let's try this. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. Joel was just telling me before we came on that he blew out his surge protector a few minutes ago and thought he was going to have to reboot, and he didn't have to, but I think he just lost everything. So... Joel, are you back?
Sorry about that, Spencer.
Wait, what just happened?
I just had too much running.
That's what I was saying. Your surge protector failed you.
And so I went to share my screen, and I just got that what's that circle? It just goes.
Yes.
And I didn't pull the plug out of the computer. I was calm.
Yeah,
I went Control-Alt-Delete.
Okay, good.
I closed out the I don't know how many windows and tabs going to go, and I got this, and I didn't even make a panic phone call for help.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So let me try to share my screen again.
Well, while you do that, tell us how your day's been going.
Excellent. It's just a good day here. A lot of good things happening. Wednesday's always a good day because that's Lisa's day off, so we get to do a few things around here. And also, I haven't told her about the Peloton yet because she's going to say, "I told you so."
Let's get there. We'll get there.
Okay, let's go to rundown. Really tight range, folks. 24 points overall. Only 19 in the session. They tried to sell it off early, but we caught a bid right above yesterday's low, rallied back, and we just been hanging around here all day. 41.92, 41.93. Crude, that's in the green by 7 cents at 66.14. Gold is trying to close over 1,900, but it's having a hard time. We're down $1.20, 18.96.80. Silver loses 28. That's down 29 cents at 27.77. Bitcoin was knocking on the door of 42K, got to 41K, but now only up $800 at 38,130. And Ethereum, that's up $193 at 27.07.
All right, let's start with Peloton, Joel. I did see this flying around in the morning. There was a note out, an analyst note, and they had done a survey. I guess here. Let me actually get the detail up here. Where is the survey mentioned? Yeah. So it was from, who was it? I don't know who it was from. I'm sorry, but it was a survey. Would you return your Tread Plus? And just 4% of respondents said they were going to return it. 8% said they were undecided. Everybody else said nah. And then there was also this rumor that they're testing some new product that you could attach to your TV or something, and it'll basically turn the TV into like an interactive thing. I'm not quite sure. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
anyway, all I need to know is it's up 10% today. I don't know the last time Peloton had a day like this. Probably.
No, it's been a while. We got ours pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Because Lisa just wanted to, doesn't have time, or she doesn't want to scoot out at 5:30 in the morning to go swimming. So I mean, it's a good product, and I don't know. It's just it probably got overdone there when it got up to over 160. I think the most interesting thing about this chart, though, is, and we talk about news and how things. This was the day right here where what was it, the Federal Workout Commission or whatever said that
That's what it was.
yeah, and that was the day, and then the next day it undercut the low and rallied, and now you're knocking on the door. You got a gap to fill here. What's this high? That high next target 112.91, and fill that little gap up to 115.76, then take a little bit of a breather. But yeah, once it cleared these highs, boom, it was off. So good day for Peloton. Glad to see it.
Yeah. Don't worry. I know there's questions in the chat. Yeah, Bill Big D. They're also good note. They're also presenting at the JP Morgan media conference. So that's maybe where some of this came from. So good note, Bill Big D. I'll get you some questions in the chat. Do not worry. I also want to talk about Fubo, which is having itself a day today. I don't know. I didn't see any news on it. I know they had just announced their programming for remember they won the rights to the South African World Cup. So sorry, South American World Cup qualifying. That was a few months ago, and I know they had just announced that slate of programming. But this to me feels like squeezy in a way.
Yeah. Look at the, folks, just note, stocks this was sleepy, right? It had the move off the low. I can't remember. Then I think this was earnings, maybe gave it back, couldn't fill the gap. And then just look at these, when you get 3, 4, 5 sleepy days like that, pay attention. And not necessarily, you had higher highs. I really can't give you like yeah, I guess the important level was 22, like 35, because that splits the highs from the 18th and the 25th. Got through there, nice day. Let's work on this. Let's look over this candle. This is our next target on the upside, 25.35, and then you have the dreaded double top. Not exactly a double top, but 25.35. Then let's work our way towards 27. And this is like the first day of this move. This was quiet. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd be taking this one home short.
I don't know if you saw that AMC got an upgrade today to the extent that upgrades matter.
You gotta be kidding me. Who did that?
It's only to neutral. So it sounds like they're throwing in the towel on the bear thesis right now. It's CFRA. Upgrading to neutral from sell. And what did they say? They said pent up film demand, yada yada yada.
They must have been listening to you this morning, Spencer.
Still, we are wary of a sizable equity dilution after several capital raises, both equity and debt.
That's exactly what we it's a beast. The Reddit one's got this one going. Next stop 2042. That was, let's see if that was 2042. You talk about the level of levels in this thing. 2036. That was your high back during the Reddit run in January. You go back here, you go back to 2018, 2 monthly highs, 2060 and 2070. Boom. That's it. That's what you got to go. That's what you got to close above, and that'll be another big step for the issue. But just gap and go on that day. Reddit's got it moving the way it wants, and I just don't think it's Reddit. I think a lot of institutions are playing the game too. A lot of the HFTs too. GameStop, no news out of them, but hey, you hit 250 today. Nothing there. I couldn't have given you 250. Actually, 248, 48. nothing there. Backed off $8. Big run. Just a big move for a big, 150 to 250 in what, 3 weeks? Big move for GameStop.
I'm feeling mildly annoyed today because of Ford. Either they didn't tell anybody about this event, or I just was uninformed and didn't know. But it's probably the latter. But they had a Ford Plus event today where they basically outlined their strategy for the electrification of their infrastructure, over-the-air updates, some autonomy stuff. There was that. Plus, there was the earnings this morning from Li Auto, LI, and I think those two things combined are probably uh, leading the entire sector higher. So Tesla is up today, Workhorse is up today, Lee I mentioned, Ford I mentioned, they're all up today. Although I didn't look at what Ride is doing, it's probably up, but I didn't see. Anyway, Ford's up at almost $14. I sold
Wow.
it back at 12, so I'm a little bit annoyed right now.
Yeah, that was I mean, you had a plan. That's one of the biggest moves you've had for Fords in
I know.
quite a long time.
I know, and never mind. I don't want to. It's going to make me angry because I thought this was it. Like I thought that the event last week, that was the event. If I had known, and maybe it's my own fault, if I had known that there was another event, I probably wouldn't have been so keen to sell it. Anyway, whatever.
Don't think.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't think.
Whatever.
Wow. So much for that 40-month high, right? That's what I had. Oh, look at this. This is like, I got to come up with a new narrative here. So, wow. Low price stock getting a move today. There's got to be a ton of paper at 14, folks. Current high 13.95. I mean, it's bid, it's strong up here. Just haven't been up at 14 since what, 2005. Let's see, what was this high here? 1387. That was January of 2016, and then a couple monthly highs at 1449 and 1447. I don't know. It's probably a heck of a lot of stock there at 14. It's going to have to chew through. So we'll give it, maybe take a day or two. But wow, what a great move! I didn't even have that up on my screen today.
Yeah, and Vegas is absolutely right. They got the Bronco coming out, presuming that I guess the bar is lower now that they said that the crunch in semis is going to hit them pretty hard. The bar is low, so it'll be easier to clear. Anyway, let's do some questions from the chat. Those are basically the extent of the stocks that are on my radar today: Peloton, Fubo, Ford/EVs, and AMC. The first question we got before we even went live here was from Crusher027.
Who Crusher027?
Crusher wants to know if he or she should sell the rip on Carnival and American Airlines.
Well, first of all, what was your original plan? Right? That's always what I like to check. I mean, trend is your friend. I mean, give it a day or two here. Look at 20. I mean, on the dailies here, let's see. 29.37. Today's high 29.42. Not a big range. I'd let it sit. I mean, next I see the 29.58, but then you get back, to the high of the move. I mean, this reopening trade is just, it's working for you. So instead of trying to maybe, pick a top in this thing, maybe kind of just move your stop up, take a little out of a little momentum. Like if Spencer Israel would have done that on Ford, he'd still be in it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's clearing the previous high. I would just like to see it get up to here, 30.63, and see how it reacts. But I know the cases in Michigan were down, under 1,000. I mean, things are pointing in the right direction. So the trend is your friend. American Airlines. Let's see how that's doing. Boom. American Airlines. Got to get through this high here. This one, Little bit weaker. Didn't take out yesterday's high 24.17. Today's high 23.94. Just got someone targeting 24 here. Get that guy out of the way and then work your way into the 24 handle. I'd even give this a little bit more room on the downside. Well, 23.11, 23.20. I mean, maybe put your stop under 23 and just let it ride. But man, and this is on the monthlies too. I mean, last month's high was trying to break out on the monthlies. So I don't know. Just let it go. Let it breathe. Don't unless this was your original target, then boom. Then I would take it. Also, I think we're coming into Memorial Day weekend. You know that the market's going to close at all-time highs on Friday.
Mhm.
You know, it's just that's a pretty. I just the trend is up. Trend is your friend.
Interesting. Bill Big D mentioning Coinbase trying and failing to get above 250 for the day, but it's actually we talked about this yesterday. I think it was yesterday,
Yep.
and it had a good day, and all of a sudden it's gone from 208 to 242, and it doesn't look that terrible.
Is that it didn't get goosed on the Goldman initiation at a buy.
Yeah.
It gave you all day to buy that
Well,
day.
maybe this is where you should be fading it.
I don't know, man. This thing has got such I mean,
Yeah.
this far off the low. I mean, no, I not the key from this one. I know Big D pays attention to the numbers here, but what did we talk about? We talked about 239. You had absolutely no business being short this stock going through 239 today. Pair of highs right there. Didn't even come near it on the Goldman Sachs day. What day was that? That was Monday. It only got to 231. So no, this is not now this thing's coming out of the cannon here. I want to be short if you really want to get, all giddy about this thing.
Okay.
Where are you gonna go to? You gonna get half back of this move? Is this thing gonna go to 320? I don't know, but that would be a retracement of the move. And yep, gaps to fill, another high, next target. 252.17. I did mention this morning. There's a pair of highs, 250 and a quarter, 252.17. Call it 251. Next target, backing off a little bit. Boy, I'm way too bullish today. Oh my gosh. I'm making myself sick.
Frank asked, "What's up with PDD Pinduoduo? They had earnings this morning. EPS beat a little bit, though they still lost money. Sales did well. What else did they say? They said, blah, blah, blah. Nope, nothing there. They announced a new research initiative to quantify the impact of plant-based proteins on human health. Okay.
Wait, Pinduoduo?
Yeah.
I thought this was a car company.
No,
No? No?
no, it is not.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I thought it was an e-commerce company. It is what does Benzinga Pro say? Benzinga Pro says provides a platform for buyers, for merchandise, and interactive shopping experiences. Mobile platform. Okay. Anyway, they had earnings today. Is why it's down. 5.
Yeah. Oh, and they gave you almost a shot to sell to open up right at the high, right at 137.15. You didn't have a chance to cart it up. You were down on that one. 115 is no, not 115. 22.32. So that's 20. That's a 25-point move. 12, 124. So, ooh, it's in a big area. It's giving back half of this move and doesn't really look like it's holding. I'll see what happens here. Whether or not this is an overreaction, we won't know. But two lows. Let's call it 118.75. If you want to, if you want to take a shot here, this is around the 50% retracement area. You got to give it down to under 118. Two lows on the 18th and 19th, 1892 and 1813. So giving it back. A lot of momentum on the downside here. No upside action. Long way from that double top. 137.23, 137.13.
Our chat's smart. Vegas says that they're the largest online grocer in China, so it would make sense then that they would want to study that. What about? Here's a question. We've talked about these for a couple times now in the last couple months, but Eli Callaway, ELY, and golf.
Yep.
And the question is from JG, which hits triple figures first? Probably not Callaway Golf. Probably Ticker Golf, only because it's a higher price stock. But it's got a bit of a head start there. But
look at that. Look, who put that? Who's that smart guy that put this on the chart the other day?
I don't know, but whoever it is must have been really smart.
Lefty wins the PGA. Shareholders are rewarded.
I watched. Let me just say this. I don't really watch a ton of golf. I watched more golf this past weekend than I have in the prior 30 years of my life. I watched a lot.
It was a great tournament. And I mean, they were up and down, up and down. I mean, that's great. Did you see the crowd too?
Yeah.
The way the crowd got so close. I guess they apologized to Lefty and Brooks. I mean, that crowd was so close. I mean, and he's walking down 18. You know what I would have done if I was him? I would have taken out my driver and I would have started swinging that thing off people's head if they got that close to me in a big match like that.
All right.
That wouldn't have been good, though, huh? My mom would have got mad at me.
Wait. Tell me, did you see the video afterwards, the interview after like day 2 or 3 with Brooks Koepka, and then DeChambeau kind of walked by him and he got really distracted? Did you see that?
No, what happened?
I'll send you the video. It's really funny. They
don't like each other.
They don't like each other. I'll send you the video. It's pretty hilarious. Anyway, Eli and golf. Was the
golf is just, I mean, obvious that's closer to, a higher price stock. This is a tough looking chart here because you hit 54, you backed off. You gotta, I mean, someone just feels this probably gapped up after earnings. You have all these lows in this area, so give it some room. I mean, I caught 51. I mean, there's a bunch of lows from 50.28, 51.05. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lows there. Fill in the gap here. What's this high? 2 targets on this. 53.44 and then that 53.99. So good day, opened up right at the previous day's high. Actually, it opened up below that and took off. So I'm afraid of heights on things like this, folks, but I'd be looking at this 51 area, a stop up point, and let's see if you can get over 54.
All right, I'm scrolling through the chat, trying to look for tickers that we don't normally cover. Billy James, should I ride Nvidia for earnings? Well, they're going to report in 20 minutes. I think they're usually out. I can confirm this for you, and I will actually right now.
First of all, we don't give investment advice.
Yes,
you should call and then consult your own investment advisor before making any investment or trading decisions, and you can consult your cook before making any culinary decisions. What a run here. Bunching up, tight range. 3 highs in the same area from 629.80, 632.74. Someone's peeling out here ahead of the report. I mean, if you're looking for an all-time high, you got to get to 648.57. That's not too far away. The only thing, and I'm probably the only person taking this in the entire Wall Street, is why didn't they announce the split with the earnings?
I don't know.
Why didn't they wait?
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. So someone, maybe, or maybe also, take off half kind of thing, if you're undecided. But there's the clear seller here and you backed off the high. So someone wants out here. Let's just call probably targeting 630. The way it traded the last 3 days, 629.80 to 632.74. And then I mentioned those other 2 highs, but I mean, 80, 90, 100 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sessions. I mean, I don't know what you're looking for.
You've got about 25 minutes. Nvidia usually reports at 4:20. Just so you know, whoever asked that question in chat, that you've got.
Or if you want to find a night, I don't know if the person asked that trades options, but like if there's a 650 call traded for $12 or something like that, then you're covered up to 662. Of course, on the downside, you're only whatever premium you take in is only what you're good for. So there's just a couple ideas. Someone mentioned Penn Gaming.
Yeah.
How's Penn doing today?
It's okay. It's up It's up almost 5%. That's pretty okay.
It's not the Penn of old. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
added to the S&P 500. Everybody and their brother, had to own it. Got slammed with the growth stocks. But you know what? Since making that low at 73.43, this is the highest level you've reached. 83.33 was the previous level. Now you're at 83.63, so your new high for the rebound. Strong going in. I mean, looks like it's turning. I don't know what your time frame is on this investment, but looks like it's kind of turned a quarter after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sleepy days. Let's look at did GAN get away from 15? GAN, oh yes, got way away from 15. Now it's 17. Not taking out this high here. And what about DraftKings, DKNG for you at home? Ooh, get that seller out of there at 50. Got to get that boy out of there. 49.98. The high yesterday, 49.96 today. Maybe the third time's a charge from this one. Currently at 49.50. Low volume data though. Low volume. 24 mil yesterday.
Well,
13 million.
that's not unique to DraftKings. That's the whole market. It's been volume has been.
Belmont Stakes is not this weekend. Vegas. I just actually just asked Lisa about it, and she had it in the calendar, and it's next weekend, June 5th. They would never do it on Memorial Day, and I haven't seen. I tell you, I might not be super interested unless Rock Your World's running. And we know Baffert won't be running, but we'll see. We'll find out about that next week.
Have you looked at Norton and LifeLock and LLK? I think we talked about this like a week or two ago, but every time I look at it, it seems like it's gone even higher. It's almost at $30 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably had earnings, gap and go. I don't know what the short interest in this one. The only thing I could say in this is that, it's like this day on Monday, it made a new high by a lot, right? And then this day, it made a new high, but it made a new high by a little bit less. And then today, it made a new high in, well, it's 20 cents, 20 cents, and then 14 cents. So, I don't know, big seller up there at 28 or something. I will tell you, you gotta love 27. Let's call it 27.9, 27.10. Lows in the last two sessions right there. So maybe if you just want to let it run, you're not worried about picking a top at 28. Boom, stick your stop under 27 and see how high you can go.
All right, 3:58. Got about 2 minutes left in today's session. Oh, yes, David Nursey. Thank you. Snowflake reports tonight as well. I'd forgotten about that. So have that one on your radar. Snowflake and Nvidia are the two of note.
Yeah. Ooh. Keep an eye on this one, folks. 237. Right there. That's a big level. You're at the high of the session right now. But look at that. One, that I won't count that 35 and a quarter high, but through 237. I mean, there's just, there were people trying to sell on strength here. I don't know if they ended up selling on weakness, but you get 237, probably get a look at 240 here. The reason I wouldn't want to be short something like that is, it's had a big decline. It's coming back. And, just looking at Zscaler, I mean, it is backing off a little bit. Big Bill D, you looked on the chart. What stuck out? Round number 200. Where'd it go? 199.70. These highs right here were matching. One at 199.50 here, 199.50 here. Also, Dix almost got into triple digits, man. We talked about the old-time high being potential resistance. Well, it turned out to be support. It opened up and then dipped under. And there it is. 99.7. Oh, excuse me, 99.90 high. Clear out the southern 100. Up 7.25 handles, folks. We basically went nowhere all day. But a good day.
In a way, yes. I mean, some of us, had productive days, but yes, in terms of the market, we did not do a whole lot. S&P closing up 0.1, or the SPY, I should say, up 0.19%. Q's up 0.35%. The Russell IWM up almost 2%. And the Dow Jones did close in the green by a smidge. Looks like smidge.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on this IWM.
Basically,
all right.
All right. Joel, I will talk to you tomorrow morning.
Okay. Oh, you're working tomorrow?
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, Spencer. Good job. And we'll be back with you guys tomorrow morning. Everyone have a good and safe evening.
All right. As Joel's leaving, please remember all the information from our show is meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. All right. I'm hanging out because I'm waiting now for some other people to join my stream. I was told that they wanted to piggyback. We've got nothing planned for the next couple hours. So the plan is to do a couple replays. I'm going to replay SPAC's Attack today. If you missed our interview, you should check it out. We had a great interview with the co-founder of the company that built itself as the Spotify of the Middle East. We're going to replay that. We're going to replay the Power Hour. We're going to replay Get Technical. But I was told by producer Rohan and producer Aaron that we're doing our Robinhood show, essentially a show that where we have a few people here and they trade Bitcoin on Robinhood and they talk about their trade, not Bitcoin, crypto. They trade their crypto and they talk about their trades. And Rohan is now saying, he was like, I thought it was 4:30. I don't know what I'm doing. So, all right, here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to end this stream right now, and then Rohan's going to have to start up, and that'll be his problem at 4:30. So everyone smash the like. If you haven't already, please do that. We appreciate it. Also, if you haven't by now, somehow if you haven't seen our giveaway, our 100,000 subscriber giveaway, we're giving away a free share of Tesla. Not a free Tesla, just a free share of Tesla. And you can do that by clicking on the link that I just posted in the chat. All right, that'll be a wrap for the At the Close show today. As far as pre-market prep tomorrow, we've got Mark Chaikin and Peter Tuchman. So like I said, we're doing some Bitcoin trading at 4:30. I'll do some replays, and then at 7 we have aftermarket therapy with Stock Mom. That'll go from 7 to 8 or so. That's the plan for the rest of the day. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Hope you had a great day trading. If you're still trading, good luck. Again, hit that like button, please. Thank you. And I'll see you back on the stream in a little bit.